what type of music do you make? Is my question, personally.
I started off. Well, let me break it down. I wanted to start it off when
Get on it, great.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be rich. I always just wanted to be rich. I grew up extremely poor. Like, I ain't trying to play victim. I ain't never had shit, you know what I'm saying? So, I always dreamed big. I heard of fucking baseball, because I heard baseball players get paid the most. I'm tall as fuck, so everyone said basketball.
Right.
I used to hoop when I was younger, but I was just, like all I could do is shoot three. I just didn't have the skill, and I didn't have the love for it. You know what I'm saying? So, you asked me about music, let me get to the point. So, I dibbled and dabbled in everything. I got into music
I don't know.
because
you gotta write it down.
Someone I was just doing crazy shit online, right? So I used to write songs when I was a kid, but then I gave it up. And to get to the point, I made my first song back in 2018. It's a crazy story. I don't know. I probably told Sean this story, right?
It's good.
So I was 14 years old, and I was playing this word to my mom. I was playing a video game called it was this fake ass CS:GO. It was called Critical Ops, right? I was playing with Adrian. This is how I fucking met this guy, right? I was playing with Adrian and Martian and Tay and shit. And I met this one girl on there, and she was this Puerto Rican chick. And I asked her where she from. I'm like, you know, I used to like connect with people through the gaming chat, through that shitty ass video game. I would be like, yo, who got Discord? The niggas would drop their shit. She was one of them who dropped their shit, and then we added each other. And I realized it was a girl, and I was like, all right, cool. You know, where you from? And she said Rochester. I'm like, what? Because Rochester, it's not like New York City where everyone's fucking from there. It's very rare.
Wow, that you meet somebody from Rochester, like especially on like the game. Game type shit,
I thought she was capping.
Right.
So. Long story short, like, bro, I was 14. The bitch was 19. She was flirting with me. I was flirting with the bitch, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And, bro, word of my mom, the bitch was flirting with me back. I was telling her to do things. She was doing it. As a 19-year-old woman, she was kind of grooming me. I know this is getting crazy, but what the fuck does got to do with music? So, long story short, she done made me do some things that could have sent her to prison. You know what I'm saying? And I made a song about it. It's called 19. And the song is about essentially how I was 14 years old, and I literally remixed Psycho from Post Malone because I was crazy to think that a fucking 14-year-old had a chance for a 19-year-old. So I made the song. It was horrendous. It was fucking disgusting, but it was the truth, regardless. So I made my first song about just telling crazy shit that I've been through. You know, because I don't think the average kid goes to that. You know what I'm saying? And I used to just make songs for shits and giggles. We made so many fucking trolling songs, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna talk about that, but I did it at first it was just telling the truth and just having fun, right? Then eventually real life started to happen, and I realized all the other shit that I went to school for, such as arts and I used, art. I went to school for art. I used to draw and shit, but I realized, bro, like, it was cool. I don't love it. And I realized
music, not like you love the music.
Exactly. And with some of my favorite artists ever, rest in peace X, Kanye West, who else? Some of my favorite artists ever. Fucking Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Nas, like.
New York.
New York artists.
New York. You gotta show love to New York, bro.
Yeah, not that. So here.
Yeah, so I wanted to do that. Like, I already told you I was dabbling in it when I was a kid, but then I gave it up, and then I started like doing this shit for shits and giggles. And now, yeah, bro, like I just fell in love with it. I started actually trying. But with most things, if I suck at it, I give it up. But with music, I just kept trying, and I kept on throwing shit at the wall until it stuck. And shitty music became bad music, and bad music became slightly not bad music. Then bad music became okay. Then okay became good, and good became great. But and to some, great exceeded that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, bro. What's a fun fact about yourself that a lot of people don't think?
I love
fun facts.
Fun fact: I love psychology.
Really?
Yeah, like I study psychology, manipulation. I've been manipulated by a lot of loved ones, jobs, just people, and I just had to learn how to never let that shit happen again. So I read a bunch of books. Fun facts. as I said, I like to read. You know, like to read. I love traveling.
I mean, that's why you're here, man.
Exactly.
Shit. I was gonna say, bro, this is your like. You usually be in the VA often. That's my thing, man. This low key, you're my first artist like outside of this.
Okay, yeah.
Like, the fact that this even happening is cool. You know, like traveling with where your favorite place to be.
Favorite place to be. My favorite place I've ever been was New York City. I'm not gonna lie. I went with this guy. If it wasn't for him, I would have never left like my state. I've been in New York my whole entire life till I was 21. It's depressing. You know, the furthest I ever been was Canandaigua, and that's only 30 minutes away.
From Rochester.
Yeah. And
whoa.
If it wasn't for him, like I literally would have never left my. Like he helped me out a lot. I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't for this guy, like I don't know.
Wow. See what my thing is. What brought you into the music? What was like the first thing that like what made you know? Okay, I can be like or what made you have the confidence of okay, like this is something I can actually do for like a career type shit?
Yeah, I forgot to mention. I used to do little rap battles in school. You know what I'm saying? There was this one kid, we used to rap battle, and I just remember I flamed this nigga, and everyone was like, I had like white niggas dap me up talking about some that shit was fire, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about kids who never said shit, you know what I'm saying? I got them to come out of their comfort zone and dap me up and shit.
Yeah.
So like rap battles, and I always was just good at rhyming. As I said, I read, and obviously being from New York, like it's very, my city, there's a lot of artists there. Like I don't know if you heard of Lil Kirko. There's a what's his name? 38 Special, you heard of him?
Yes.
Yes. Mad lyrical, right?
Yes.
He's from The Rock. Who else? You heard of Benny the Butch?
Yes,
He's from
Butch.
Buffalo.
Yes,
He's
sir.
about an hour away.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, our city's very cultured. You know, yeah.
I think New York is also like one of those places where like rap is like, you know, kind of like the setting stone, like kind of like the start of the genre and what built it to be what it is now. Even like you can even say this decade and like the drill, you know, pop, Fabio, even what TJ. Yeah, of course, man. Like what I'm trying to think of more places that like what K-Flock and shit.
Yeah,
like
K-Flock.
what like the whole
Free
deal here,
K-Flock,
free K, such a trend. Like those were like insane. Those were insane. Like people to like see and watch come up. Like, but to see somebody like you like actually bringing in like the yeah, of course. I feel like the roots that come through this, and I feel like you also embody those roots of New York rap and what rap does for not only the state but for like I guess the country, say the world, like he as well. It also brings me to what's your favorite song you've made and how was it made and what made you make why is it your favorite song?
My favorite song, I would say my favorite song I ever made is Lust After. I made a song called I think I made a song called Lust After No One or Lust Demon. It's either one of those songs. And I feel like my greatest song is probably that's a good quote, Living to Die. Yeah.
Is that off the album?
No, these are just singles. I made a you can ask both these guys. They were at my listening party 3 years ago. I made a mixtape called Cantata's Form, and Lust After No One was on there, but I got rid of the project because it didn't age well. I deleted it 2 weeks afterwards. Lust After.
That's fairly quick for like a project that you kind of just dropped.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. I put my heart into that project, and it wasn't received well. And also, I realized the lyrical material wasn't the best. The beats wasn't the best. And I learned that you can put your all into something, and it can still fail, no matter, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just live and learn, you know.
As far as like you doing the music stuff as well, see, because you know there is failures, but what is the biggest achievement that you've had so far while doing this rap thing? And like, you know, how long you been doing this? You know what I mean? Yeah. With how long you've been doing this, what is the most like proud you've been as like being an artist so far?
Great question. I'm answered. It seemed like you had 2 questions. How long I've been doing this? So I've been consistently making music since 2018. I started taking it seriously 2021. I started really loving this shit once. Three things. I made a project with this dude named Toku Moon. Have you heard of him? Damn, bro. He's from the DMV, but he's from Maryland. He's from like southern, like he's from St. Mary's County. He's like 2 hours away, right?
South MD, okay.
Yeah. So me and him met through. You're gonna hear me mention this dude named Ben Perez. I gotta give him his flowers. Ben Perez is my right hand man at one point in time. He's from California, and you know, all I'm gonna say is I hope he's doing well, and you know, God looks after him. All I will say is that me and him, we had this brand on the internet. It was either called Dark Recluse or Vision X, and my proudest moments is just recording music with the individuals at the time. Recording music with individuals at that time. It was fun. These guys were in the group chat. We made a ton of memories, and it was fun. But I have to say, my most successful moment is like dropping beautiful music with Toku, because I'm gonna keep it real. Toku blew up on TikTok by remaking beats.
Oh wow!
And I already made the album when I made the album with him, he had 0 monthly listeners. Now he's at 200K consistent. He even reached damn near 900K at one point. You know what I'm saying? He got like over 30 million streams. And mind you, I didn't know any of this was happening. It's not like I was leeching off him. I made an album with him at 0, and a few months later he blew up, and some of his listeners came to me. And at one point I had 4,000 monthly listeners, and I felt like I was going somewhere. Now I ain't gonna lie, right now I got 100, and that's okay. I can build myself up. You know what I'm saying? And he even put me in the bio. If you go to Toku Moon's bio and Spotify, he got his biological cousin that me and Sean met, and he got me in it. I did not tell him to do that. It's just love.
It's love, bro. Love from the DMV.
Love from the DMV.
On God.
Yeah.